Lesson 1. How about going out for dinner tonight?
Hi Anna, how about going out for dinner tonight? I don't feel like cooking.
Hi John. That sounds like a good idea. Where would you like to go?
How about that new Italian restaurant downtown? I've heard good things about it.
Sure, I'm up for trying something new. What time should we go?
How about around 7 p.m.? That should give us enough time to get ready.
Sounds good. I'll start getting ready now, so we're not rushed.
Great. I'll check if we need to make a reservation, just to be safe.
Good idea. It can get busy, especially on weekends. Let me know if we need one.
Will do, Anna. I'll call and make a reservation if needed.
Thank you, John. I appreciate you taking care of that.
No problem, Anna. I want our dinner tonight to be stress-free.
Me too, John. It'll be nice to relax and enjoy a meal together.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been craving some good Italian food.
Same here. I can't wait to try their pasta or maybe some pizza.
The menu looks delicious. I'm sure we'll find something we both like.
That's for sure. Italian cuisine has something for everyone.
I'm glad we're on the same page. It's always fun to explore new restaurants together.
Absolutely, John. It keeps things interesting and adds variety to our dining experiences.
And it's also a nice way to break from our usual routine and enjoy a special evening.
I couldn't agree more, John. It's the little things that make life more enjoyable.
Well said, Anna. Let's make tonight a memorable dinner outing.
I'm all for it, John. I'll finish getting ready, and we can head out at 7 p.m.
Perfect. I'll make sure everything is set for our evening. See you in a bit, Anna.
See you soon, John. I'm looking forward to our dinner date. Lesson 2. It's time we go shopping for new clothes.
Hi Anna, with winter approaching, I think it's time we go shopping for new clothes.
Hi John. That's a good idea. I've been feeling a bit chilly lately. Where should we go shopping?
There's a department store downtown that has a good selection of winter clothing. Shall we go there?
Sounds good to me, John. I've heard they have warm and stylish options.
We can go this weekend. How about Saturday afternoon?
Saturday works for me. I'll mark it on the calendar so we don't forget.
Great! We should make a list of what we need before we go to the store.
That's a good plan, John. We can note down the items we're looking for, like coats, sweaters, and boots.
Don't forget scarves, gloves, and hats. They are essential for staying warm in winter.
You're right, John. I'll make sure to include those in our list too.
It's always a good idea to check our current winter clothes to see if anything needs to be replaced.
That's true. We can donate the ones we no longer need to those in need.
That's a thoughtful idea, Anna. Let's make sure we shop responsibly and consider others as well.
Definitely, John. It's important to be mindful of our actions and help wherever we can.
Let's also keep an eye out for any sales or discounts to get the best value for our money.
Absolutely, John. Saving some money while shopping is always a bonus.
I'm looking forward to finding some cozy and stylish winter clothes. It'll be fun.
I feel the same way, John. It's exciting to update our wardrobe for the colder season.
We'll make sure to choose clothes that fit well and keep us warm. Comfort is key.
Comfort and style go hand in hand, John. We'll find the perfect balance.
Shall we grab a bite to eat after our shopping trip? It'll be a nice way to end the day.
That sounds like a plan, John. We can treat ourselves to a warm meal and relax.
I'm glad you're on board, Anna. It'll be a productive and enjoyable day.
I'm grateful to have you as my shopping buddy, John. Let's make it a successful trip.
Likewise, Anna. We make a great team. Let's get ready for a fun day of shopping and winter fashion.
Lesson 3: The holiday break is coming up for our kids.
Hi Anna, do you realize that the holiday break is coming up for our kids?
Hi, John. Yes, I've been thinking about it. It's good to have some time off from school.
Absolutely. We should plan some activities to keep them entertained during the break.
That's a great idea. We can take them to the park, have a movie night, or maybe even go on a short trip.
I like those suggestions. It's important to make the most out of their time off and create lasting memories.
I agree. It's also an opportunity for us to spend quality time together as a family.
We can involve the kids in the planning process and let them choose some activities they'd like to do.
That's a good way to make them feel included and excited about the break.
We can also encourage them to engage in creative activities like drawing, crafts, or reading.
That's a wonderful idea, John. It helps stimulate their imagination and keeps them engaged.
We should also make sure they get enough rest and relaxation during the break.
Definitely. It's important for them to recharge and be ready for the next term.
Maybe we can have a pajama day where we all stay in and have a cozy day at home.
That sounds lovely, John. It'll be a day of relaxation and fun.
Let's also remember to balance their free time with some educational activities, like puzzles or educational games.
Good point, John. Learning can still be enjoyable even during a break.
I'm thankful for this upcoming holiday break. It gives us a chance to reconnect with our kids.
Me too, John. Family time is precious, and I'm looking forward to making the most of it.
We'll make sure to create a happy and memorable break for our kids.
Absolutely, John. Their happiness is our priority. Let's start planning and make it a special time for everyone.
I'm grateful to have you as my partner, Anna. We make a great team in creating wonderful experiences for our family.
And I feel the same way, John. Together, we can make this holiday break a truly joyful and memorable one. Lesson 4. Have you watched any good TV shows lately?
Hi Anna, have you watched any good TV shows lately?
Hi John. Yes, I've been binge watching a new series. It's really good.
Oh, that sounds interesting. What's it called?
It's called The Crown. It's about the British royal family.
I've heard of it. Is it a drama or a documentary?
It's a historical drama. The acting and storytelling are amazing.
That sounds intriguing. I enjoy shows based on real events.
You'll definitely like this one then. It provides a fascinating glimpse into British history.
I'll add it to my watch list. Any other shows you recommend?
Stranger Things is another great show. It's a mix of sci-fi, mystery, and adventure.
I've heard a lot of positive reviews about that one. I should give it a try.
Definitely. It's captivating and keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Thanks for the recommendations, Anna. I'm always looking for new shows to watch.
You're welcome, John. I enjoy discovering and sharing good TV shows.
It's nice to relax and unwind with a good series after a long day.
Absolutely. It's a great way to escape into different worlds and stories.
And it's even better when we find shows that we both enjoy watching.
I agree, John. It's a fun way to spend time together and engage in shared interests.
Let's make a plan to watch some episodes together soon.
Sounds like a plan, John. We can prepare some snacks and have a cozy TV night.
I'm looking forward to it, Anna. It'll be a relaxing and enjoyable evening.
Me too, John. Let's make some popcorn and get ready for a good show.
I'm glad we have these moments to unwind and enjoy each other's company.
Me too, John. It's the little things that make life more enjoyable.
Absolutely, Anna. Let's cherish these moments and make the most of our TV nights together.
I couldn't agree more, John. Here's to good shows and quality time. Lesson 5. Our neighbor wants to donate their cat.
Hi Anna, guess what? Our neighbor wants to donate their cat.
Hi John. Oh, really? That's interesting. Why do they want to give away their cat?
They mentioned that they have some changes in their living situation and can no longer care for the cat.
I see. That's unfortunate for them, but it could be an opportunity for someone else to give the cat a loving home.
Exactly. I thought maybe we could consider adopting the cat. Our kids have been asking for a pet.
That's a good idea, John. Having a pet can teach them responsibility and be a source of companionship.
I agree. Plus, it would be nice to have a furry friend around the house.
We should talk to our neighbor and learn more about the cat's personality and needs.
Definitely. It's important to ensure that the cat would be a good fit for our family and lifestyle.
We should also consider if we have the time and resources to properly care for the cat.
Absolutely. Owning a pet requires commitment and attention.
Let's have a conversation with the kids and see how they feel about having a cat as a new family member.
Good idea, Anna. Their opinion matters, and it's important to involve them in the decision-making process.
If we decide to adopt the cat, we should also make sure to schedule a visit to the veterinarian for a checkup.
That's a responsible approach, Anna. We want to ensure the cat's health and well-being.
Let's gather more information and discuss it further before making a final decision.
Agreed, Anna. It's a big decision, and we want to make sure it's the right one for our family.
Whether we adopt the cat or not, it's kind of our neighbor to think of finding a good home for their pet.
Absolutely, Anna. It shows their care and responsibility towards the well-being of the cat.
Let's keep the welfare of the cat in mind as we consider our decision.
Definitely, Anna. We'll make sure to make a well-informed choice that's best for everyone involved.
I'm glad we're having this conversation, John. It shows our thoughtfulness and consideration.
Me too, Anna. It's important to approach such decisions with care and open communication.
Whatever decision we make, I'm confident it will be the right one for our family.
I feel the same way, Anna. Our love and care will guide us in making the best choice.
Lesson 6. We'll have a new hospital nearby.
Hi Anna, have you heard about the new hospital being built in our city?
Hi John. Yes, I've heard some news about it. It's exciting that we'll have a new hospital nearby.
Definitely. It will bring more healthcare options and better access to medical services.
That's great news for our community. It's important to have quality healthcare facilities close to home.
I agree. It will be convenient for us and our neighbors in times of medical emergencies.
I hope the new hospital will have advanced medical equipment and skilled healthcare professionals.
I've read that it's going to be a state-of-the-art facility with a wide range of medical specialties.
That's impressive. It means we won't have to travel far for specialized treatments or surgeries.
It will also create job opportunities for healthcare workers in our city.
That's a positive impact. It will contribute to the local economy and provide employment.
I'm curious to know when the hospital is expected to open its doors.
I'm not sure about the exact date, but I heard it's scheduled to open within the next year.
We should keep an eye out for any updates or announcements about the opening.
Absolutely. It would be interesting to take a tour of the new hospital once it's ready.
That's a good idea. It will give us a chance to see the facilities and learn more about the services they offer.
I hope the new hospital will also focus on providing compassionate and patient-centered care.
Yes, that's crucial. The well-being and comfort of patients should always be a priority.
It's reassuring to know that we'll have a modern healthcare facility available to us soon.
Definitely. It's a positive development for our city and the overall healthcare infrastructure.
Let's stay informed and share any updates we come across about the new hospital.
Sounds like a plan, Anna. It's important to keep ourselves and our neighbors informed.
I'm grateful to have good healthcare options in our city. It brings peace of mind.
I feel the same way, Anna. It's comforting to know that quality medical care will be easily accessible.
We're fortunate to have this new addition to our city's healthcare resources.
Absolutely, Anna. It's a step forward in improving the well-being of our community.
Let's hope that the new hospital will fulfill the needs of our residents and provide excellent care.
I have high hopes, Anna. Here's to a healthier future for our city with the new hospital.
Lesson 7. Do you know which animal is the fastest in the world?
Hi Anna, do you know which animal is the fastest in the world?
Hi John. I think it's the cheetah. They can run really fast, right?
That's correct, Anna. Cheetahs are known for their incredible speed.
How fast can they run?
They can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, 113 kilometers per hour.
Wow, that's amazing. No wonder they're considered the fastest land animal.
Yes, their speed helps them catch their prey during hunts.
Are there any other animals that are also very fast?
Yes, another fast animal is the peregrine falcon. It's the fastest bird in the world.
Really? How fast can it fly?
The peregrine falcon can reach speeds of over 240 miles per hour, 386 kilometers per hour, during its hunting dives.
That's incredible. It must be an impressive sight to see.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how different animals have adapted to be swift in their own ways.
Are there any other animals you know of that are exceptionally fast?
Yes, the sailfish is known as the fastest swimmer among fish.
How fast can it swim?
It can swim at speeds of up to 68 miles per hour, 110 kilometers per hour.
That's quite impressive for a fish.
Indeed. It's amazing to see the variety of speeds and abilities in the animal kingdom.
Learning about these fast animals is really interesting.
I agree, Anna. Nature has some incredible creatures with remarkable abilities.
It's fascinating to see how they have evolved to survive and thrive in their environments.
Absolutely. It's a reminder of the diversity and wonder of the natural world.
Thank you for sharing this information, John. I've learned something new today.
You're welcome, Anna. I'm glad I could share some interesting facts with you.
Nature never ceases to amaze me. I'm always eager to learn more about it.
I feel the same way, Anna. There's always something new and fascinating to discover.
Let's continue exploring and appreciating the wonders of the animal kingdom.
Absolutely, Anna. It's an endless source of fascination and learning.
Lesson 8. I heard about an interesting hiking route nearby.
Hi Anna, I heard about an interesting hiking route nearby. Would you like to go on a hike?
Hi John. Sure, I'm always up for an outdoor adventure. Tell me more about the hiking route.
It's called the Forest Trail. It's known for its scenic beauty and diverse wildlife.
That sounds wonderful. How long is the trail?
It's about 5 miles, 8 kilometers, long, so it's a moderate hike that should be manageable for us.
Great. Are there any specific landmarks or points of interest along the trail?
Yes, there's a beautiful waterfall about halfway through the trail. It's a perfect spot to take a break and enjoy the view.
I love waterfalls. It will be a great opportunity to take some photos.
Definitely. The trail also passes through a dense forest, so we'll be surrounded by lush greenery.
I find forests so peaceful and refreshing. It will be a nice escape from the city.
I couldn't agree more, Anna. Nature has a way of rejuvenating our minds and spirits.
Is the trail well marked? I want to make sure we don't get lost.
Yes, the trail is well maintained and has clear markers along the way. We should have no trouble staying on track.
That's reassuring. I'm not the most experienced hiker, but I enjoy being in nature.
Don't worry, Anna. It's not a difficult trail, and we can take our time to enjoy the surroundings.
Thank you for being patient with me, John. I appreciate it.
Of course, Anna. The most important thing is to have a safe and enjoyable experience together.
Do we need to bring any special equipment or supplies for the hike?
It's always a good idea to wear comfortable hiking shoes and bring a backpack with water, snacks, and sunscreen.
That makes sense. I'll make sure to pack those essentials.
Great! Let's also check the weather forecast before we go, just to be prepared.
Good point, John. We want to make sure we have the right clothing for the conditions.
I'm excited about this hike, Anna. It's a chance to explore nature and spend quality time together.
Me too, John. I'm looking forward to the beauty and tranquility of the forest trail.
Let's set a date and make it happen. It'll be a memorable adventure for us.
Agreed, John. I can't wait to embark on this hiking journey with you.
It's going to be a great experience, Anna. See you soon, and let's get ready for our hike.
See you soon, John. I'm counting down the days. Lesson 9. I've been thinking about traveling to London.
Hi Anna, I've been thinking about traveling to London. What do you think?
Hi John. That sounds like a great idea. London is such a vibrant and historical city.
I've heard so much about its famous landmarks like Big Ben and the Tower Bridge.
Yes, there's so much to see and do in London. We can explore the museums, visit the parks, and experience the local culture.
That sounds fantastic. I'm particularly interested in visiting the British Museum and seeing the Rosetta Stone.
The British Museum is definitely a must visit. We'll get to see amazing artifacts from different parts of the world.
I'm also excited about trying traditional British food like fish and chips and afternoon tea.
Absolutely. It'll be a great opportunity to indulge in some delicious British cuisine.
I've heard that the public transportation system in London is quite efficient. It will make getting around the city easier.
That's true. We can use the famous red double-decker buses or take the underground tube to explore different parts of the city.
It's also worth considering taking a boat ride on the River Thames to get a different perspective of the city.
That's a great suggestion, John. It would be a scenic way to see some of the iconic landmarks along the river.
We should also plan a visit to Buckingham Palace and try to witness the changing of the guard ceremony.
That's a classic London experience. It'll be interesting to see the royal traditions up close.
I'm excited about immersing ourselves in the local culture and maybe even catching a theater show in the West End.
The theatre scene in London is renowned worldwide. It would be a memorable experience to see a live performance there.
Let's also take some time to relax and enjoy the beautiful parks in London, like Hyde Park or St. James's Park.
Good idea, John. It'll be nice to take a leisurely stroll and have a picnic in one of those green spaces.
We should start researching and planning our itinerary to make the most of our trip to London.
Definitely. It's always good to be prepared and have a rough idea of the places we want to visit.
I'm really looking forward to this adventure, Anna. It will be an amazing trip to remember.
Me too, John. Exploring the vibrant city of London with you will be a fantastic experience.
Let's make it happen, Anna. We'll have a great time discovering all that London has to offer.
Absolutely, John. London, here we come. Lesson 10, we should talk about checking in at the airport.
Hi Anna, are you ready for our trip? We should talk about checking in at the airport.
Hi John. Yes, I'm excited. Let's discuss the process of checking in at the airport.
First, we need to make sure we have our passports and tickets with us.
Right, those are the important documents we'll need to show at the check-in counter.
We should also check the weight and size restrictions for our luggage.
That's a good point. We don't want any surprises or extra fees for overweight bags.
Let's weigh our suitcases at home to make sure they meet the airline's requirements.
And it's a good idea to pack any liquids or gels in a clear, resealable bag for security.
That's correct. We don't want any issues with the security screening process.
Once we arrive at the airport, we need to find the check-in counter for our airline.
Yes, there are usually signs or information boards to guide us to the right counter.
At the check-in counter, we'll need to show our passports and tickets to the airline staff.
They will also ask us some questions and might give us our boarding passes.
The boarding pass is an important document. It shows our seat numbers and departure gate.
After checking in, we should proceed to the security screening area.
We'll need to place our bags on the conveyor belt for X-ray screening.
And we'll have to walk through a metal detector or body scanner.
It's important to follow the instructions of the security personnel during the process.
Once we pass through security, we can proceed to the departure gate.
It's a good idea to check the flight information display to confirm our gate number.
And we should arrive at the gate on time to avoid missing our flight.
If we have any questions or need assistance, we can always ask the airport staff.
They are usually helpful and ready to assist passengers.
That's true. They can provide information about amenities, shops, or restaurants at the airport.
Lastly, we should keep our travel documents and boarding passes in a safe place.
Yes, it's important to have them easily accessible when needed.
Checking in at the airport might seem overwhelming, but if we follow the process step by step, it will be smooth.
I agree, John. Let's make sure we have everything in order and be prepared for a hassle-free check-in.
Absolutely, Anna. We're almost ready to start our journey. It's an exciting time.
I can't wait to explore new places with you, John. Let's have a great trip.
Definitely, Anna. Let's make unforgettable memories together. Have a safe flight.
Lesson 11. Have you noticed how clean the streets are in this city?
Hi Anna, have you noticed how clean the streets are in this city?
Hi John. Yes, I have. It's impressive how well maintained and tidy they are.
Absolutely. I've seen workers regularly sweeping and picking up trash.
It's great to see the effort they put into keeping the streets clean and inviting.
It makes walking around the city a pleasant experience.
I agree. It's nice to see that people take pride in keeping their surroundings clean.
It also shows respect for the environment and the community.
Definitely. A clean city creates a positive impression for visitors too.
It reflects the overall quality of life in the city.
It's inspiring. It makes me want to contribute to keeping our own surroundings clean too.
Every small effort counts. We can start by properly disposing of our own trash.
And if we see any litter, we can pick it up and throw it in a nearby bin.
That's a great idea. We can lead by example and encourage others to do the same.
It's important to create a clean and sustainable environment for everyone to enjoy.
Absolutely. Let's continue to appreciate and take care of the clean streets in this city.
Agreed, John. It's something we can all be proud of. Lesson 12, print new business cards for our new staff member.
Hi Anna, I think it's time to print new business cards for our new staff member. What do you think?
Hi John. I agree. It's important to have updated business cards for our team.
We should include the new staff member's name, position, and contact information on the card.
Definitely. It's essential for networking and making a professional impression.
We should also include our company logo and colors to maintain brand consistency.
That's a good point. Consistency is key for our business identity.
Do you have any design ideas or preferences for the new business cards?
I think we should keep it simple and clean, with a professional look.
I agree. A minimalist design with clear fonts and relevant information will be effective.
We should also consider the card size and material. Something durable and easy to carry.
That's true. We want the cards to withstand regular use and make a lasting impression.
Should we include any additional details, such as our social media handles or website?
It depends on the new staff member's role and the information they want to share.
Right. We should discuss it with the new staff member to ensure their preferences are considered.
Once we have the design and information finalized, we can send it to a printing service.
We should request a proof before printing the entire batch to check for any errors or adjustments.
Good idea. It's important to have accurate and error-free business cards.
And once we receive the printed cards, we can distribute them to the team and the new staff member.
We should also keep a few extra cards in case we need more in the future.
Absolutely. It's always good to be prepared and have spare cards on hand.
I'm glad we're taking care of this detail for our new team member. It shows professionalism.
It's important to provide them with the necessary tools to represent our company.
Agreed, Anna. Let's get started on designing and printing the new business cards.
I'm excited to see the final result. It will be a great addition to our team's professional image.
Thank you for your input, Anna. Your ideas and attention to detail are valuable.
Likewise, John. I appreciate your collaboration in making our team stronger. Lesson 13, we need to meet an important customer in person.
Hi Anna, I just got off the phone with an important customer. We need to discuss meeting them in person.
Hi John. That sounds like a great opportunity. When and where is the meeting?
The meeting is scheduled for next week. We'll be meeting at their office downtown.
That's fantastic. We should prepare ourselves to make a good impression.
Absolutely. We need to research the customer's background and understand their needs.
It's important to be knowledgeable and ready to address any questions or concerns they might have.
I'll make sure to bring samples of our products or any relevant materials.
That's a good idea. Visual aids can help illustrate our offerings and make the presentation more engaging.
We also need to dress professionally for the meeting.
Yes, we should wear business attire to show respect and professionalism.
We should arrive a few minutes early to the meeting to show punctuality.
Being on time is crucial. It demonstrates that we value their time and are reliable.
During the meeting, we should actively listen to the customer and ask relevant questions.
That's right. Understanding their needs and concerns will help us tailor our solutions to their requirements.
We should also be confident and articulate when presenting our ideas or proposals.
Confidence is key. It helps build trust and shows that we believe in our products or services.
After the meeting, we should follow up with a thank you email or a phone call.
Expressing gratitude and appreciation for their time is a nice gesture.
It's also important to take note of any action items or next steps discussed during the meeting.
Keeping track of the details will help us stay organized and ensure timely follow-up.
Let's prepare an agenda or outline for the meeting to stay focused and make the most of our time.
That's a good plan. It will help us stay on track and cover all the important points.
I'm looking forward to this meeting. It's a great opportunity for our business.
Me too, John. Let's make sure we're well prepared and ready to impress the customer.
Together, we can make a positive impact and build a strong relationship with the customer.
Absolutely, John. Let's work towards a successful meeting and future collaborations.
Thank you for your insights, Anna. Your input is valuable in our preparations.
Likewise, John. I appreciate your collaboration and dedication to our success. Lesson 14, Celebrating New Year. Hi Anna, the new year is approaching. How should we celebrate it? Hi John. It's exciting. We can plan a small gathering with our friends and family. That sounds like a great idea. We can have a cozy get-together at our place. We should decorate the house with balloons, streamers, and maybe some festive lights. Absolutely. It will create a joyful and celebratory atmosphere. We can prepare some delicious food and snacks for everyone to enjoy. Good thinking. Finger foods and appetizers are always a hit during gatherings. We should also have some drinks, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic, to cater to everyone's preferences. It's important to make sure everyone has something they can enjoy. We can play some lively music in the background to set the mood for the celebration. That's a good suggestion. Music always adds to the festive spirit. As midnight approaches, we can gather together for a countdown to the new year. Yes, we can have a clock or a timer to mark the final seconds of the year. And when the clock strikes midnight, we can toast with champagne or sparkling juice. It's a tradition to raise a glass and wish each other a happy new year. We should also have some party poppers or confetti to make the moment even more special. That's a fun idea. It will add a touch of excitement and joy to the celebration. After the countdown, we can exchange hugs and wishes for a wonderful year ahead. It's a time to express gratitude and look forward to new beginnings. We can also watch the fireworks display on TV or go outside if there are any nearby. Watching fireworks is always a magical way to welcome the new year. And throughout the evening, we can play some games or share stories and laughter. Spending quality time together and creating memories is what makes celebrations memorable. Let's not forget to take some photos to capture the happy moments. Definitely. Photos will help us cherish the memories of this special night. I'm looking forward to celebrating the new year with you, John. It's going to be a fantastic evening. Likewise, Anna. Let's make it a night to remember and start the new year with joy and positivity. Thank you for your enthusiasm, John. Your energy makes celebrations even more enjoyable. And thank you, Anna, for your ideas and collaboration. Let's have a wonderful New Year celebration together. Lesson 15: Replacing my old mobile phone.
Hi Anna, I've been thinking about replacing my old mobile phone. What do you think?
Hi John. It might be a good idea. How long have you had your current phone?
I've had it for about 3 years now. It's starting to show signs of wear and tear.
It's understandable. Technology advances quickly, and newer phones offer more features.
That's true. I've noticed that my phone is slower compared to newer models.
Have you considered what features you would like in a new phone?
I would like a phone with a better camera and more storage capacity.
Those are important factors to consider, especially if you enjoy taking photos or downloading apps.
I also want a phone with a longer battery life. My current phone doesn't last as long as it used to.
Battery life is definitely crucial. It's frustrating when the phone dies quickly.
I've been researching some options online. There are many models to choose from.
It's a good idea to read reviews and compare different brands and models before making a decision.
I've also been looking into the prices to ensure it fits within my budget.
Setting a budget is smart. It helps narrow down the options and prevents overspending.
I think I'll visit a few stores to see the phones in person and get a feel for them.
That's a good plan. It's always helpful to see and hold the phone before making a purchase.
I'll also check if there are any ongoing promotions or discounts available.
Great idea. You might be able to find a good deal and save some money.
Once I decide on a model, I'll make sure to transfer all my data and contacts to the new phone.
It's important to back up your data and ensure a smooth transition to the new device.
Absolutely. I don't want to lose any important information.
If you need any help with setting up the new phone, feel free to ask. I'm here to assist you.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your offer. I might take you up on that.
No problem at all, John. I'm happy to help.
I'm excited about getting a new phone. It will be a fresh start with updated features.
I'm sure you'll enjoy the benefits of a new phone. Good luck with your search, John.
Thanks, Anna. I'll keep you updated on which phone I end up choosing.
Sounds good, John. I'm looking forward to hearing about your new device. Lesson 16. I think it's time to install an antivirus program.
Hi Anna, I've been having some issues with my computer lately. I think it's time to install an antivirus program. What do you think?
Hi, John. That's a wise decision. Having an antivirus program can help protect your computer from malware and viruses.
I've noticed that my computer has been running slower and sometimes strange pop-up ads appear.
Those are signs that your computer may be infected. Installing an antivirus program can help detect and remove any threats.
Which antivirus program would you recommend?
There are several reputable antivirus programs available. Some popular ones are Avast, Norton, and McAfee.
Are they easy to install and use?
Yes, most antivirus programs have user-friendly interfaces and offer step-by-step instructions for installation.
How often should I run a scan on my computer?
It's a good practice to run a regular scan at least once a week to ensure your computer is free from any threats.
Will the antivirus program slow down my computer?
While some antivirus programs can have a slight impact on computer performance, most modern programs are designed to minimize any slowdown.
Should I opt for the free version or invest in the paid version?
Free versions of antivirus programs provide basic protection, but paid versions often offer additional features and more comprehensive security. It depends on your specific needs and budget.
I think I'll go for the paid version to have better protection. Do you know any reliable websites to purchase the program from?
You can purchase antivirus programs directly from the official websites of the respective software companies. It's always best to buy from trusted sources.
I'll make sure to do that. Thanks for the advice, Anna.
You're welcome, John. It's important to prioritize the security of your computer and data.
Once I install the antivirus program, I'll schedule regular updates to keep it up to date.
That's a great idea. Regular updates ensure that your antivirus program has the latest security patches and can effectively protect your computer.
I'm glad we had this conversation. I feel more confident about securing my computer now.
I'm happy to help, John. If you have any more questions or need assistance during the installation process, feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate your support.
No problem at all, John. Take care and stay safe online.
You too, Anna. Thanks again.
Lesson 17. I heard there's a typhoon coming our way.
Hi Anna, I heard there's a typhoon coming our way. Have you prepared for it?
Hi John. Yes, I've been keeping an eye on the weather reports. I've made some preparations, just in case.
That's good to hear. What kind of preparations should we make for a typhoon?
It's important to secure loose objects outside, like patio furniture or plants that could be blown away by strong winds.
I'll make sure to bring in any items that could be easily carried away by the wind.
Additionally, we should stock up on essential supplies such as food, water, and batteries.
I'll make a list of the necessary items and head to the store to get them.
It's also a good idea to have a flashlight and a battery-powered radio in case of power outages.
I'll check if we have those items at home, and if not, I'll buy them as well.
Make sure to charge your electronic devices, like your phone, in case we lose power.
That's a good reminder. I'll charge my phone and any other devices I might need.
It's important to stay updated on the weather conditions and listen to any warnings or advisories issued by local authorities.
I'll keep an eye on the news and radio for any updates on the typhoon's path and intensity.
If the authorities advise evacuation, it's crucial to follow their instructions and move to a safe location.
Absolutely. Our safety should be the top priority in such situations.
Lastly, it's important to stay indoors and away from windows during the storm. Strong winds and flying debris can be dangerous.
I'll make sure to stay in a secure area of the house and avoid going outside unnecessarily.
It's better to be safe than sorry. Let's take all the necessary precautions and stay prepared.
Thank you for the reminders, Anna. Your advice is valuable in ensuring our safety during the typhoon.
You're welcome, John. We're in this together. Let's stay safe and support each other during the typhoon.
Indeed, Anna. Take care and stay safe as well. Let's hope for minimal impact from the typhoon.
Lesson 18. We haven't collected our mail from the mailbox for a long time.
Hi Anna, I just realized we haven't collected our mail from the mailbox for a long time. Have you noticed?
Hi John. You're right. I completely forgot about it. We should check the mailbox soon.
I wonder if there are any important letters or packages waiting for us.
Yeah, we shouldn't let it pile up for too long. Let's go and collect the mail today.
I hope there aren't any bills or important documents that we've missed.
It's better to stay on top of it. We don't want to miss any important deadlines or information.
I'll bring the mailbox key and we can go together to see what's inside.
That sounds like a plan. It's always good to have someone with you when checking the mailbox.
Let's make sure to go through the mail carefully and sort it out accordingly.
We can separate bills, personal letters, and any other categories to keep things organized.
And if there are any packages, we should open them and see what's inside.
Yes, it's exciting to receive packages. Let's not leave them unopened for too long.
After we've checked everything, we can dispose of any junk mail or unwanted advertisements.
That's a good idea. We don't need to keep unnecessary clutter around.
And if there's anything important or urgent, we should address it promptly.
Absolutely. We shouldn't delay taking action if there's something that requires our attention.
Let's make it a habit to check the mailbox regularly from now on, so we don't miss anything important.
Agreed. It's a simple task that can save us from potential problems or missed opportunities.
Thank you for reminding me, Anna. Let's go and collect the mail right away.
You're welcome, John. I'll grab the key, and we'll take care of it together. Lesson 19. I'm in the mood for some roasted chicken. Hi Anna, I'm in the mood for some roasted chicken. Do you know how to make it? Hi John. Yes, I do. It's actually quite simple. Would you like me to share the recipe? That would be great. How do we start? First, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, got it. What's next? Next, rinse the chicken inside and out with cold water, and pat it dry with paper towels. Should we season the chicken? Yes, we should. We can rub the chicken with salt, pepper, and any other preferred seasonings. You can also add some herbs like rosemary or thyme for extra flavor. Sounds delicious. What do we do after seasoning? Place the chicken on a roasting pan or a baking dish, breast side up. Are there any additional steps? Yes, we can insert a whole lemon or onion into the cavity of the chicken to add flavor. That's a nice tip. What comes next? We'll want to truss the chicken by tying the legs together with kitchen twine. This helps the chicken cook evenly. I see. And how long do we roast it for? Roast the chicken in the preheated oven for about 20 minutes per pound, 450 grams. So, if it's a 4-pound chicken, it should roast for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's good to know. Do we need to baste the chicken while it's roasting? Yes, it's a good idea to baste the chicken every 30 minutes. You can use the drippings in the pan or some melted butter to do so. I'll make sure to do that. Anything else we need to consider? Yes, when the chicken is done, use a meat thermometer to check the internal temperature. It should reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 75 degrees Celsius, in the thickest part of the thigh. Perfect, thanks for the tip. What do we do once it's cooked? Once the chicken is cooked and reaches the desired temperature, remove it from the oven and let it rest for about 10 minutes before carving. Resting is important to keep the juices inside, right? Exactly. It helps the chicken stay moist and allows the flavors to settle. I can't wait to try it. Thanks for sharing the recipe, Anna. You're welcome, John. Enjoy your homemade roasted chicken. Lesson 20. Do you know if the library has any interesting novels?
Hi Anna, I've been looking for a new book to read. Do you know if the library has any interesting novels?
Hi, John. Yes, the library has a wide selection of novels. We can go and check it out.
That sounds great. How do we find the novels we're interested in?
We can start by going to the fiction section of the library. It's usually organized alphabetically by the author's last name.
Okay, so we look for the author's name. What if we don't know any specific authors?
If you're not sure about any particular author, you can browse through different genres or ask the librarian for recommendations.
That's a good idea. I'll ask the librarian for some suggestions. What if I want a specific book?
If you have a specific book in mind, you can check the library's online catalog or ask the librarian to help you locate it.
How do I use the online catalog?
The librarian can guide you on how to use the online catalog. You can search by the book's title, author, or keywords.
That's helpful. Once we find the book, how do we borrow it?
Once you find the book you want to borrow, you can take it to the librarian's desk. They will assist you with the borrowing process.
Do I need a library card to borrow books?
Yes, you'll need a library card to borrow books. If you don't have one, you can sign up for a library card at the library's registration desk.
I'll make sure to bring my library card or get one if I don't have it yet.
That's a good plan. Remember to check the due date for returning the book, so you can avoid any late fees.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the reminder, Anna.
You're welcome, John. Enjoy your time exploring the novels at the library. I hope you find some great books to read.
Thank you, Anna. I'm excited to dive into a new story.